trouble starting seeds? If so, you're doing one or two things wrong. Number one, super important, keep your seeds cool, keep them dry. I do not put these in a patio, porch, garage. I don't put them in, even in the kitchen. I don't store these in the kitchen because kitchens get hot and that will kill your seeds. I don't store these by my computer because computers generate heat. Keep them cool, keep them dry, and they will sprout for years. For example, this spinach here, I bought this in 2020. This is the kohlrabi spinach. And spinach is one of the hardest seeds to sprout, but yet look, in 3 days, it sprouted. I planted these 2.5 days ago, and it sprouted because I kept them cool and I kept them dry. So number two is people don't give their seedlings enough light. So let's just do a little experiment here. Here's my little seed sprouting. This is like $25 on Amazon. And I'm gonna go ahead and slide my seedling tray. And when you're looking at your phone, you can see where the coverage is. And it is super important that you get full coverage on as much as your seedling tray as you can. So it's really just right underneath the lights that I'm seeing good coverage. I could probably move this a little bit so these guys get good coverage. So this is not enough light to do the whole tray. So what I have to do is I put the light on for 12 hours and then 12 hours later, I'm going to come and I'm literally just going to move this over, flip it, whatever you have to do so that the other half of the seedling tray gets enough light. If I had more seedlings, I would rotate every 8 hours. And it's, the quality of the light really degrades the higher you are. So let's go ahead and pull this up high. Like a lot of people keep their lights really high. And you can actually see that the light quality has gone down quite a bit as if I put it closer. Look at that. See how much light these are now getting. So you want the lights right over the top of the seedlings. If you don't have enough, light for all of your seedlings, just flip or rotate your seedlings. And that way you're going to have seedlings that sprout nice and healthy. You really want them, you do not want them reaching up for the sun or for a light. You want them to be putting leaves. Look at that, see? Right there. Already these guys are making leaves and they're actually like inside. Is that leaves or is that the seed pod? No, it's actually leaves. Yeah, it's leaves. So this is you know what? I never labeled this, but I'll find out when it grows a little bit. But you want them actually making leaves really close to the rock wool cube. And that way they're going to be strong and they're not going to be lanky and reaching for the sun, because those lanky seedlings that reach for the sun are going to be weak plants and they're going to die on you. So make sure that you get that light really close to the seeds. And look at, this is only 3 days again and everything's sprouting. And then, I keep water in the bottom. You don't need to keep a ton, just enough so that the rock wool doesn't dry out. And as soon as these guys sprout, I can stick them in the tower. So I don't need to wait until it has, 2 to 3 inches of roots on it, like the instructions say. At least here in Florida, we don't need to do that. And then the other thing is, I don't use the vermiculite at all. And everything sprouts nice, strong, and healthy. So keep your seeds, keep them dry, keep them cool, give everything enough light, rotate so that everything's getting equal amounts of light. And that's it. You're going to be fine starting seeds and you're going to save a ton of money and you're going to always have something to put in your tower garden. You won't have empty spots.